Reading Bug. Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures is sponsored by Sourcebooks and the Everyday Geniuses series from #1 science author for kids, Chris Ferry. In today's adventure, we'll learn a little about rainbows, from Let's Make a Rainbow and other books like Let's Ride a Wave, Let's Fly a Plane, Let's Power Up, and more will help equip the next generation of scientists. Help support our sponsor by purchasing books from the Everyday Geniuses series and other great sourcebook titles today at thereadingbug.com or your local independent bookstore. Sourcebooks, changing lives book by book.
Reader, welcome back to Reading Bug Adventures. This week is a bonus full story episode of our unicorn adventure, a magical trip over the rainbow to the land of the unicorns. This season, we're continuing to write and record all of our podcasts and music from home. So if things sound a little bit different, that's probably the reason why. Instead of recording in a studio, we're using Zencastr to record over the internet. And we're thankful that their technology enables us to keep on recording. Thank you also to Resonate Recordings, who does sound mixing and mastery for every episode of Reading Bug Adventures. Thank you to our sponsors and to all of you for helping us continue to make our podcast, even in these uncertain times. And a big thank you and hello to all of our patrons. You're part of what makes Reading Bug Adventures podcast possible. To become a patron and support our work, visit patreon.com/readingbugadventures. You can also support our work by shopping with us. We're an independent bookstore after all. Shop from millions of books and gifts, find staff recommendations, or get personalized care packages from thereadingbug.com. Or sign up for our perfectly personalized reading subscription at readingbugbox.com. Okay, reader, are you ready to go on another exciting adventure with me and the Reading Bug? Then what are we waiting for? Let's fly! It's time for a Reading Bug adventure.
It's a Reading Bug adventure. There's lots of fun in store. Just inside our book bag, there's new places to explore. Grab your crayons and paper and your imaginations too. The Reading Bug and I can't wait to share our trip with you.
Reader, hello! Welcome back. It's so wonderful to see you again. I hope you had a magical summer filled with lots and lots of great books. Did you? That's great! I'm really excited to go on an adventure with you today. Where do you think we'll be going? Do you have any suggestions for the Reading Bug when she gets here? You know, as usual, that little bug seems to be running a little bit late.
I'm here! I wouldn't miss an adventure with you. I was just finishing up a little last-minute reading, and I had to make a stop on my way here to pick up our friend...
Spelling Bee! Spelling Bee, I'm so glad to see you! And you too, of course, Reading Bug.
Me too! I can't think of any place I'd rather be than here with my favorite friends.
Yeah, it's really nice to be here with friends, doing something we love to do together. Adventure! You know, not everyone likes the same things I do. In fact, some of the other bugs think it's weird and different that I love to read like I do.
They do?
But, Bug, our differences are what makes us unique. UNIQUE. We should celebrate being different.
That's right, Bee.
Unfortunately, not everyone sees things that way. Some of the other garden bugs teased me about how different I am, just because I love reading. They call me a nerd, an egghead, and a smarty pants. And you know what? Their words made me feel really sad.
Oh, Reading Bug, I'm so sorry. No one likes getting teased. I hope their mean words didn't make you stop doing what you love, reading.
Of course not, Lauren. In fact, I read even more. And after reading, I think I have a perfect adventure planned for us today. One that will bring us nothing but happy, smiley, rainbow-filled feelings. An adventure to a place where there's no teasing. Just rainbows, sunshine, cotton candy clouds, chocolate waterfalls.
Wait a second, Reading Bug. Cotton candy clouds? Chocolate waterfalls? I'm not sure such a place really exists.
Not just that, Lauren, but root beer rivers with ice cream floats, gummy candy flowers, sugar dew drops, and so much more. And did I mention no teasing?
Bug, that sounds really great. But I agree with Lauren. I've never heard such a place. And I come from a world full of wizards, dragons, and magical beasts.
It doesn't have to exist in real life, guys. I've been reading fantasy books, and today's adventure is going to be a fantasy one that I know will help cheer me up.
Fantasy?
Yes! I love fantasy books, especially when I want to use my imagination. Even though they're sometimes based on real places and stories, fantasy books are set up in imaginary lands and often have imaginary creatures. They're all made up. Here, look, these are some of the fantastic fantasies I brought with me in my book bag today. Louis Lets Loose by Rachel Hamilton, Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie Sima, Unicorns Are Real by Holly Hattem, and It's Okay to Be a Unicorn by Jason Tharp.
Oh, Not Quite Narwhal is about a unicorn who was born under the sea to a family of narwhals, isn't it, Reading Bug?
Yes! And Unicorns Are Real and It's Okay to Be a Unicorn are also books about unicorns.
That's right! My book bag is filled with books about unicorns because unicorns and I share something very special in common.
You both have horns! No, wait. You don't have a horn. Do you, Reading Bug?
Nope. But, just like me, all unicorns are unique. In It's Okay to Be a Unicorn, Cornelius Sparklesteed is a hat maker who lives in Hoofington, a town full of horses. And in Hoofington, all the horses, including Cornelius, love one another. But Cornelius has a secret. Hidden underneath the hats that he always wears, he's really a unicorn. The horses in Hoofington do not like unicorns, and they say mean things about them, just like the other bugs say mean things about me. But when Cornelius finally feels brave enough to disclose his secret, the horses realize that they still love him, even though he is different from them. And Cornelius discovers that the key to happiness is accepting and celebrating what makes him unique, his unicorniness. You know, Lauren, this book made me realize that being unique is good, and that if I celebrate my love for reading, others will too. So, what better adventure to go on today than a unicorn adventure?
A unicorn adventure? Oh, wow. I'm so excited. I'm walking on clouds.
In the land of the unicorns, we'll all be walking on clouds, Bee. And did you know that unicorns are made of stardust, glitter, sunshine, magic, hugs, kisses, cupcakes, and ice cream?
They are. So, unicorns are not real at all then, Reading Bug. They're entirely fantasy?
Well, I told you that fantasy is sometimes based on reality, didn't I? And unicorns are no exception. Throughout history, there have been many legends about unicorns.
Legend? Legend? A legend is a story that some people believe is historical or nonfiction, but it's more likely made up or imaginary.
Oh, I see, Bee. It's like Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. We visited her in Scotland, remember? Some people think that the Loch Ness Monster is real, but others think she is a legendary creature.
That's right. And just like we use our imagination to find the Loch Ness Monster, today we're going to use our imagination to visit the land of the unicorns. Oh, I'm so excited about this adventure. I can hardly stand it. Look, the illustrations in these unicorn books are so beautiful. Unicorns live in pastures filled with green grass and red, yellow, violet, and white wildflowers. The trees are always overflowing with ripe fruit, like juicy red apples, deep yellow and pink peaches, green limes, and yellow pears. And there's nothing but sunny blue skies overhead. And look, there are chocolate waterfalls and root beer rivers and clouds made of cotton candy and...
Okay, Reading Bug, we're all excited about this adventure, aren't we, reader? But how are we going to get to the land of the unicorns? Everyone knows that Loch Ness is located in Scotland. But the land of the unicorns? How can we visit a place when we don't even know where it is?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. In Uni the Unicorn and the Dream Come True, the author, Amy Cross Rosenthal, says that rainbows are the bridges between our world and the land of the unicorns. She says that finding the Rainbow Bridge requires 3 things. First, we have to travel to the right place.
The right place? Where could that be?
Yes, I've been doing some reading, and I found that there is a mountain in Mount Rainier National Park in the state of Washington that is named Unicorn Peak. It's named that because it looks like the head and horn of a unicorn. That sounds like the right place to me, doesn't it, Reader?
Unicorn Peak. That must be the right place.
Yes! And second, we have to find the rainbow. I checked the weather forecast for today, and it says that the weather at the top of Unicorn Peak will be sunny, with a 100% chance of rain showers. You know what that means, right?
Sun with rain showers? That's rainbow weather!
Exactly! So, I think if we ask my magic book bag to take us to the top of Unicorn Peak, we just might get from here to there today. And by there, I mean the land of the unicorns, of course.
Incredible! A trip to the land of the unicorns?
But Reading Bug, didn't you say there was a third thing we'd have to do?
Oh, yes! I almost forgot. Uni the Unicorn says that in order to get to the land of the unicorns, we have to believe, really believe, that unicorns are real.
Believe that unicorns are real? But Reading Bug, didn't you just tell us that they're legend or fantasy? You told us that they're not real.
Yes, that is a small hiccup in my plan, I'll admit. How are we supposed to believe in something that's not real? But let's see if we can find the rainbow on top of Unicorn Peak. And we'll, cross that bridge when we come to it. Come on! It's going to be chilly at the top of the peak, so in addition to my unicorn books, I have packed the book bag with hiking boots, thick woolen socks and gloves, and waterproof down jackets to keep you warm and dry. So, what do you say? Are you ready to visit the fantastic land of the unicorns with me?
Oh, yes, we're ready, aren't we, Reader? I've never seen a chocolate waterfall, and I do love unicorns and cotton candy. Yes, let's do it! But before we go, I think we should make sure that we're all stretched out and ready for our adventure, don't you? Climbing Unicorn Peak and crossing over a rainbow bridge sound like pretty difficult work. Let's all stretch ourselves out by standing up, unless you're buckled into your car or tucked into your bed. And wiggle your fingers and toes. Are you wiggling? Great! Now, stretch your arms high up over your heads. Perfect.
Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side. Let's get ready to go. Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side. Now we're ready to go.
Ooh-wee! I feel Terrific! Terrific! Thanks, Lauren!
You're very welcome. And one last thing before we go, Reader. Did you remember to bring paper and crayons with you today to help you draw illustrations of all the unique things that you'll see and do on our adventure? Illustrators draw the pictures in the books that we read, and just like them, you can draw pictures of everything that we experience in the land of the unicorns. You can draw anything you want, and your unique illustrations will help you retell our story to your friends and family when we return. Remember, this is a fantasy adventure, so you can really use your imagination. At the end of today's adventure, we'll take a little time to listen to music and draw our illustrations. But you're welcome to stop and draw anytime. If you need time, just pause the podcast and you can press play again when you're ready to continue. I can't wait to see all the pictures you draw. If you didn't remember to bring crayons and paper, don't worry. Just press pause or have a grown-up do it for you and get them right now. The Reading Bug, the Spelling Bee, and I will wait right here for you.
Okay, are you ready to adventure to the land of the unicorns with me? B, I know that you love spelling and spells. So, would you like to ask the book bag to take us to the land of the unicorns today?
Oh, yes! I would love to! Thanks, Reading Bug! Magic Book Bag. Here is where we live with people we know. But over the rainbow is where we want to go. Where unique and unparalleled unicorns roam. Please help us adventure to the unicorn's home.
Great job, Spelling Bee!
Look, Reader, it's working. The Reading Bug's book bag is growing bigger and bigger and bigger, big enough to fit us all inside. And there are all kinds of fantastic pictures and words swirling around inside from the books the Reading Bug brought with her today. I see the cotton candy clouds that Reading Bug told us about. And is that a chocolate waterfall? I see blue skies and beautiful flowers and grassy green meadows, and I see orchards filled with fruit trees. Oh, and look! Do you see what I see? That's right. Lots and lots of unicorns. Each one is unique and beautiful. There are blue unicorns with golden horns and pink manes, and purple unicorns with pink dots, silver horns, and golden manes. There are unicorns with gray coats flecked with pink, and even orange unicorns with rainbow-colored manes and tails. There's every color combination you can imagine. Oh, I can't wait to see them all in person.
Okay, are you ready to hop into the book bag with me? 1, 2, 3, jump!
Let's jump inside our book bag. What will we find there? Imaginations run away. What's in our book bag? Our trusty book bag. What will we learn about today?
Woohoo! I love this part.
We're climbing higher and higher into the sky. When I look down on our town, it looks like a toy city. Everything is so small. I can barely see our houses, or our schools, or the Reading Bug's garden. And we're still going higher and higher, flying over cities, rivers, lakes, parks, and houses. Look down below, Reader. Are those mountains with snowy tops? They are.
I think we must be getting close to Mount Rainier National Park.
You're right. Look over there. Do you see what I see? The very tallest mountain in the mountain range ahead of us looks like the head of a horse. But at the very top of the mountain, there's a craggy rock rising straight up, just like the horn of a unicorn. That must be Unicorn Peak.
We're getting closer and closer. I sure am glad I brought warm clothes because it looks really cold outside. Unicorn Peak is covered with snow.
It's covered with a light dusting of snow, but the sun is shining brightly. Get ready, Reader. I think the book bag is about to land on top of Unicorn Peak. Maybe the snow on the ground will make for a soft landing.
Ow. So much for a soft landing. Ouch.
But look, just like magic, we're already dressed in the warm clothes and boots that the Reading Bug brought for us.
That's right. Hopefully all the warm clothes are just temporary necessities, though. I'm sure it's bright, sunny, and warm in the land of the unicorns. I've never read any books where unicorns live somewhere cold or dreary, and I've read a lot of unicorn books. We just need to exit the book bag and find that rainbow bridge. Ready? Follow me.
Oh, wow! Look, Reader! There are beautiful white snow-dusted mountaintops all around us. And the valleys in between are green with plants and grasses. From way up here, you can see for miles and miles.
It's cold, but not too cold. And the sky is beautiful bright blue, dotted with light gray clouds.
And it's raining. Feel that? It's not a heavy rain, but there's definitely a light rainfall, even though the sun is shining clearly between the clouds.
You're right. And you know what that means? It means that we are about to experience some alchemy. Alchemy.
Alchemy? What do you mean, Bee?
Alchemy is a seemingly magical process of transformation. And we all know that when sunshine and raindrops combine, they transform into rainbows. Alchemy!
Reader, do you see any rainbows yet? Remember, we need to find a rainbow bridge if we want to visit the land of the unicorns today.
I can't believe my eyes! There it is! The rainbow! Look!
Reading Bug, you're right! It's a rainbow! It starts at the very top of Unicorn Peak, right behind the horn, and it extends way over there, to the land of the unicorns, I hope. Let's go investigate.
Oh, the rainbow is so beautiful! The colors are so vivid, and the sky behind it is clear blue. It's not raining very hard anymore, and the tiny raindrops that are still falling are sparkling like diamonds. Like something out of a fantasy book.
The Reading Bug is right, isn't she, Reader? This rainbow looks like a painted archway stretching across the sky. The first color inside the arch is violet, then a dark purplish indigo blue. That turns into a brighter blue, then green, then yellow. From yellow, the rainbow turns into orange, and then on the very top of the arc is a brilliant ruby red. I could stare at this rainbow forever.
Me too, but we don't have time. Remember, we're here to get to the other side of this rainbow, so we've got to figure out how to get across.
But I'm not even sure how to get close to it, Reading Bug. It seems as if the closer we walk to the rainbow, the further away it gets.
You're right about that, Lauren.
Here's where my fantasy books are sure to come in handy. In Uni the Unicorn and the Dream Come True, Uni and the little girl are only able to reach the rainbow when they close their eyes and twirl around. If we all twirl around together, maybe we can reach the beginning of this rainbow.
That's a great idea, Reading Bug. I love to twirl. We'll have to be careful if we close our eyes. Remember, we're on the top of a very tall peak. But let's give it a try. Reader, on the count of 3, let's all close our eyes and twirl together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, twirl! Okay? Think it worked?
Only one way to find out. Let's all open our eyes together.
It worked!
You're right! Reader, it's unbelievable. We are standing right next to the start of the rainbow. The colors are reflecting brightly in your face, and it's so close to us, I think I might even be able to reach out and touch it.
Lauren, we're definitely close enough to touch the rainbow, but I don't think we can touch it. Your hand went right through it when you tried.
But if we can't touch it, how will we ever be able to climb over it? I think we might need a little more alchemy if we want to continue on this adventure.
In Let's Make a Rainbow by science author Chris Ferry, I learned that rainbows are formed by light and water. It's called optical physics, but this rainbow needs to transform from light and water into something solid. Science tells us that can't happen, but how can we make it so?
Maybe by believing?
What?
Believing! Remember, the Reading Bug said that step 3 to get to the land of the unicorns was believing that unicorns really, truly exist. Well, we know unicorns are imaginary, a fantasy. So the rainbow isn't climbable for us.
I think you may be right, Lauren. We can't go any farther unless we believe in unicorns. But we can't believe in something that we know doesn't exist. What are we going to do?
Why can't we believe in something we know doesn't exist?
What?
I said, why can't we believe in something we know doesn't exist? You said it yourself, Reading Bug. Unicorns are unique. Just like I'm unique, and you're unique. Maybe we've all got a little unicorn inside of us.
You're right, Bee. And maybe part of what makes unicorns unique is an ability to be both fantasy and real. I mean, have you ever read a great book and been so carried away by the story that you felt like you were there? I know I have. Our imaginations are powerful. They can bring a fantasy to life.
And we found Unicorn Peak and the Rainbow Bridge, haven't we? If this rainbow is the path between our world and the land of the unicorns, then they have to be real, don't they? Reader, I don't know about you, but I think I might be beginning to believe in unicorns.
And look, just like that. Alchemy!
Bee, you're right. Look, Reader, the rainbow. It's transforming. The colors are becoming even more vibrant and opaque. I can't see through them anymore.
It's becoming solid. Lauren, Reader, Bee, it's working. The more you believe in unicorns, the more solid the rainbow becomes. Use your powerful imaginations to imagine the real-life unicorns on the other side. What do they look like? What are they doing? What other amazing things await us on this adventure?
Great work! Look at the rainbow now. It looks almost like a staircase ascending into the sky. The handrail on one side is a vivid violet, and the handrail on the other side is a radiant red.
Come on, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Unicorns, here we come!
Whoa! This isn't a staircase at all! It's more like an escalator, isn't it? We're zipping up, 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 and over the rainbow. Hang on. Whoa! Hey! What just happened?
The escalator stopped. Did someone stop believing in unicorns?
Not me. I believe more than ever. What about you, Reader? Reader? Oh, there you are. I could barely see you in all this gloomy fog.
This doesn't seem right. The land of the unicorns should be just on the other side of the rainbow, but we're stuck at the top.
It's a pretty steep slide down to the other side of the rainbow. And it doesn't look very warm and sunny down there either. In fact, I think it's snowing.
In the land of the unicorns? Impossible! And how can you tell anyway? The fog here is really, really thick. I can't see anything.
Me neither.
That's because humans and ladybugs only have 2 eyes. But bees, like me, have 5 eyes. See, I have 2 big eyes on either side of my head that are compound eyes. That means they're made up of lots of tiny lenses and let me see wider images than you. In addition, I have 3 ocelli eyes on the top of my head. An ocelli, O-C-E-L-L-I, is a type of simple eye that can detect light, but not shapes. With my 5 eyes, I can see light that has traveled through filters like these thick gray clouds. And what I see is a long slide down to the other side of this rainbow, and a cold and bleak landing at the bottom.
Nonsense! I told you, it's always sunny and happy in the land of the unicorns. I'm heading down to check it out, and to take a sip from the chocolate waterfalls. See you on the other side.
Reading Bug, wait! Oh no, she's gone! But how are we supposed to get down from here? Reader, we can't fly like she can.
My suggestion would be to sit on your bottom, stretch your legs out in front of you, and slide, just like you do at the playground. But watch out, you're in for a slide of your lifetime. It's a long way down from here.
Oh my. Reader, what should we do? Do you think we should take the long slide down even though Bee says it's cold and gloomy at the bottom? Or should we head back home?
I need to go after the reading bug. I don't want her to be all alone down there. I'll see you at the bottom!
Well, looks like we don't have much of a choice, do we? Reader, sit down and stretch your legs out in front of you, and let's slide to the other side together. Ready, set, go! Here we go! Whee! Wow! Wow, that was some ride! And honestly, it was pretty fun, wasn't it? But where are we? This can't possibly be the land of the unicorns. Look! Everything is blanketed in snow, and the sky is covered in gray clouds. It's extremely cold, and almost nothing is moving except the falling snow. No birds, no forest creatures, and definitely no unicorns. Reading Bug! Spelling Bee? Where are you?
Lauren, Reader, I'm right here. But I haven't been able to find the reading bug anywhere. The snow is blowing so hard, I'm struggling to fly. And the snow and the fog are making it difficult to see anything, even for me. Where are we?
I'm not sure. Crawl inside my jacket so it can warm you up, Bee. Don't worry, we'll find the reading bug together.
Thanks, Lauren. What do you think could have happened? This sure does not look like the land of the unicorns Reading Bug told us about. Everything is desolate. Desolate. That means deserted.
I really don't know what could have happened, Bee. We must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Oh no, look! The rainbow bridge has disappeared. Reader, we need to find the reading bug and her book bag or we'll never get back home. Did you hear that? What is it?
Lauren, Reader, I see something moving in the distance. It looks like horses pulling a sled. And it's heading this way.
Maybe whoever's in the sled can help us find the reading bug. Hurry, everyone, call out so they can hear us.
Over here! Over here! Please!
Can you help us?
We need our help!
Please! Look, here it comes! Racing through the falling snow toward us. I think they heard us. Great work! It's a really large sled pulled by 2 large horses, I think. The horses are dull gray-colored, the same color as the storm clouds in the sky, and their long manes are piled high upon their heads. At the top of the sled is a small man with a long, long beard, steering the horses this way. And behind him on the sled, perched high up in a seat, is a very tall person in a long white robe and wearing a crown made of ice crystals.
Whoa!
You, quickly, tell me who you are and why you entered my queendom. I have guards posted at every corner to make sure that only creatures that enter are those that I have invited to visit. I don't invite visitors very often, and I certainly didn't invite you.
Oh, Your Majesty, my name is Lauren. This is my reader friend, and the little bug tucked into the collar of my jacket is the spelling bee. We didn't mean to enter your queendom uninvited. We're travelers through time and space on an adventure, but we seem to have gotten lost. And more importantly, we've lost our friend and her magic book bag in the thick snow.
Enough! My name is M, as in might, majesty, and magnificence. But you shall call me your royal majesty or your glorious highness. Travelers through time and space, a talking bee in a magic bag. I've met these travelers before, and not under very pleasant circumstances. I know a bit about magic myself. Which one of you is the magician?
Oh, no, we're not magicians, but our missing friend, the reading bug, has a magic book bag that takes us to all of the places we visit on our adventures. And today, we're hoping to visit the land of the unicorns, not your, lovely queendom.
Unicorns? Ugh. But why would you want to adventure there? Unicorns are all so unique. No. Same is better. Here in my queendom, Amland, we celebrate sameness. Under a blanket of snow, everything looks the same, doesn't it, my pretty little adventurers? Every day is the same. It's always winter here, but never, ever Christmas. And everything feels the same, too. Cold.
Lauren, look at the horse pulling the queen's sled. Do you see what I'm seeing? I'm not sure they're horses at all. Under their gray, matted fur, I think I see a little bit of glitter. And there, where their manes are piled high on their heads. Can you see?
A horn.
What was that?
Nothing, your gigantic greatness. I said, popcorn. I love popcorn. Spelling bee, reader, these sad-looking horses have horns on their heads, even though someone has tried to hide them. These horses are unicorns. But why are they sad? And why are their colors so dull?
My dear friends, I think you'll enjoy your adventure here in Amland much, much more than a visit to that terrible land of unicorns. And I'd be happy to show you my queendom myself, the royal tour. But first things first, let's find that bug.
Your glorious highness, we, your fine foot soldiers, are here to assist you.
Sergeants Norbert, Norman, Norris, and Ned Gnome, reporting for duty, Your Excellency. Your wishes are command. What your pleasure today, your regal ruler?
Sergeants Norcrest, Nincompoop, and Ninny Muggins. A tiny ladybug has gone missing in the storm, along with a small but magical book bag. You must go find the bug, before it's too late. And a word of caution to the three of you. Do not bother to return until and unless you have found the bug.
Yes, your royal majesty, your wishes are command. We live to serve you.
Yes, definitely, yep.
Reader, B, what are those creatures? They're no taller than a small child, although they have long beards like old men. They have wild hair, big red noses, and big bellies on top of spindly little legs. They don't look like any creatures I've seen before.
I'm pretty sure those are gnomes. Gnome. A gnome is a legendary creature that lives underground, often in a vicinity of witches or wizards. If they are under the spell of an evil witch or wizard, gnome can be very dangerous.
Dangerous? You know, this queen does look sort of familiar. Your Highness, I think my friends and I should go with your soldiers to help them find the reading bug. She is very small, no bigger than a thumbtack, and they may not be able to even see her without our help.
No! No, that's not necessary. You're here for an adventure, not a search party. Why don't you climb into the sled with me and have a cup of hot chocolate made fresh from my chocolate waterfall? My footman will find your friend.
Well, it is very cold, and hot chocolate does sound delicious. It's from a chocolate waterfall, you say? Just like the one in the land
Here,
of...
drink quickly. Drink!
Mmm. The hot chocolate is amazing. It tastes like toffee, warm cream, and chocolate pudding mixed together, and I feel so relaxed. Now, what is it we were just about to do? We were looking for something, but I can't recall what. So, it must not have been very important.
Lauren, we're looking for the reading bug. How have you forgotten? Reader, what's wrong with Lauren? She does not seem like herself anymore. I think it's the Queen's hot chocolate. Whatever you do, don't drink it.
Oh, is that a bee? Buzzing around my head? Shoo! Shoo, bee! Stop bothering me! Does anyone have a fly swatter?
Lauren, it's me, your friend, the spelling bee.
Oh, don't worry about that bothersome bee, Lauren. Just take a few more sips of the hot chocolate. Lean back and enjoy your sleigh ride. I'll take you on a quick tour of my queendom. Everywhere you look for as far as you can see, and even further and beyond that, this land and everything in it is mine. Let's go. We'll head to my castle, but on the way, be sure to wave to all my happy, loyal subjects.
Happy, loyal subjects? I don't see anything. Hey! Wait, reader, Lauren, look over there. Are those unicorns?
Oh, where?
To our left, in the field of snow. They look like they're orange and pink, or at least they used to be. Now their colors are all dull, and they look so cold. They're all huddled up together, shivering. And what's wrong with their horns? They are dreary and drab and covered by their manes, not sparkling and shining like in the Reading Bug's books.
You're right, Bee.
Bee, you are mistaken. My subjects are all happy in M-Land. Here, look through my rose-colored glasses and tell the bee what you see, Lauren.
Oh, you're right, Your Magnificent Majesty. Everything is so lovely here. Bee, those unicorns aren't huddled together. They're dancing. They're moving and swaying. And they're not shivering at all. They're laughing. Their horns are covered with lovely knitted caps to keep them warm and safe from the winter storm. Now, shoo! Stop your annoying buzzing and buzz off.
Wonderful, wonderful. How about another sip of hot chocolate? And some for you too, my reader friend?
Reader, don't drink the chocolate! I don't know what's happened, but the chocolate and the rose-colored glasses are making Lauren see things that don't exist. Those unicorns are cold and scared. And I think I know why. I think we're in the land of the unicorns. Only something terrible has happened. And I'm pretty sure this awful queen has something to do with it.
Suit yourself. I'll take care of you later. There is so much more to see, but we are very close to my palace, so why don't you stop there for another tasty treat? A bit of our cotton candy, freshly picked just this morning from the bushes in our hothouse garden.
Say no, Lauren. Say no. We need to find the reading bug before it's too late.
Why is this bombastic bee still buzzing in my ear? How annoying. Yes, Your Royal Majesty, a bite or two of cotton candy sounds delightful. That reminds me. Weren't we going to have some cotton candy someplace else? In the land of...
Follow me and stay at least 3 steps behind me. I am the queen, after all. Just this way through the courtyard.
Oh, Your Majesty. It's beautiful here. Covered in snow. Everything looks just the same. How perfect. And look at these lovely statues all around us. What are they, Your Exalted Excellency? Horses?
Oh, These? I'm so glad you asked. This is my unicorn collection, Lauren. Unicorns are so much better when they're all the same, aren't they? And these quiet unicorns are all made from gray stone, not stardust, glitter, sunshine, magic, hugs, kisses, cupcakes, and ice cream.
Yes. Very beautiful. Very same.
Reader, this is hopeless. As soon as Lauren started drinking the Queen's hot chocolate, she stopped listening to me. And she has even forgotten all about finding the reading bug. If we're going to save the reading bug and rescue Lauren from the Queen, I think we're going to need to escape. I'm afraid to do this all by ourselves, but I don't think we really have a choice, Reader.
It's up to you and me. Lauren is under the Queen's evil spell, and reading bug's missing. Things aren't going well, which you could already tell. It's up to you and me. I may be a bug as small as a pea, but with you by my side, I'm sure we'll succeed. It's up to you and me. Alone in this place that's dark and scary and cold. Alone, no trace of the unicorns, glitter and gold. We need to do what is right. It's up to you and me. Let's show how brave we can be. Reader, it's up to you and me.
Reader, the hot chocolate is so splendid. You really should give it a try. I think I'll just pull up a chair and draw a picture of all the magnificent things we've seen today in M-Land. Maybe a picture of you and me and Her Excellency the Queen. The Queen with her beautiful crown and her robes and... Could I perhaps have a bit more hot chocolate while I draw, Your Majesty?
But of course, Lauren.
Now's our chance. On the count of 3, follow me. Run quickly and we'll hide in the trees on the knoll behind us. I know this is scary, but if we want to rescue our friends and get back home, we have to escape. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Run!
Wait! Stop! Come back! Guards, stop them! Catch them! And when you do, I'll add them to my statue collection.
Keep running, Reader. We're almost there. Great. Now let's hide here, behind this tree. Wonderful job. We made it. I don't think they see us. But just to be sure, we should stay hidden for a little while. Don't you think? Let's catch our breath and avoid capture.
And while we wait, we can hear a brief word from our sponsor. Keep on listening, Reader. I'll be right back.
Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures is sponsored by Sourcebooks and the Everyday Geniuses series from #1 science author for kids, Chris Ferry. Sourcebooks, changing lives book by book.
Lauren, let's fly a plane. Let's ride a wave. Let's race. Let's make a rainbow. Let's get moving.
Whoa, Reading Bug, slow down. I'm trying to thank our sponsor, Sourcebooks. And besides, we can't possibly do all of those things in one adventure.
It's not an adventure, Lauren. I'm reading.
Reading?
Yes. These are the names of some of the great books in Chris Ferry's Everyday Geniuses series. All you have to do is read each one to learn the science behind the ideas.
That sounds really cool, Reading Bug. Do you have a favorite?
I sure do. All of them. After I learn about one subject, I'm really eager to learn about the others.
The Everyday Geniuses series is written for ages 4 and up and is perfect for parents and kids who love Baby University and are looking for the next level in entertaining science education for kids. Real-world examples help young scientists quickly learn and understand physics, mathematics, and other science concepts.
It's great for reading bugs like me, too.
Well, I won't keep you from your exciting science research, Reading Bug. You can purchase all the books in Chris Ferry's Everyday Geniuses series at thereadingbug.com or your local independent bookstore. Thank you to Sourcebooks for their support.
Oh, Reader! Hello, welcome back! I'm so happy to see you again. Lauren the Reading Bug and the entire land of the unicorns need our help. And it's up to just you and me, a little scared spelling bee, to help them. But how? Did you think of any plan to find the Reading Bug and rescue Lauren from Queen M? We lost the Reading Bug when she slid down the Rainbow Bridge, and Lauren seems to have been placed under some sort of spell by the Queen. And speaking of the Queen, she's turned the beautiful, warm land of unicorns into this. A frozen, desolate, and barren. B-A-R-R-E-N. Land of sameness and sadness. And she's turned beautiful, fantastical unicorns into statues for her courtyard. I'm not sure where to go from here, or where we might possibly begin our search for the Reading Bug. But one thing is for sure, if we don't start moving soon, we are going to freeze in this snowy knoll. Come on, Reader. Follow me. Let's get moving. Now, which way should we go? This way? That way? Over there? Back here? Oh, I just don't know.
Reader, B! Is it really you? I've been looking everywhere for you. You won't believe...
Reading Bug, you're okay!
Yes, I'm okay. But where's Lauren? Isn't she with you?
Well, she's with Queen M, who has cast some sort of spell on her. After drinking the Queen's hot chocolate, she barely even knew who we were. Isn't that right, Reader? Oh, Bug, I'm so glad we found you, but I'm afraid we're in great danger. We escaped from the Queen, and now her footmen are searching for us, and they're looking for you too. We've got to think of a... Oh, whoa, wait, stop. Reader, Bug, don't move. I'm not sure, but I think there's something watching us from the snow behind the trees. It's something big.
What is it? The Queen and her footmen? Have we been found?
No, not that. I thought I saw the snow itself moving. A face staring back at me from the whiteness of the snowstorm. But maybe I was just mistaken.
Was it big?
Yes.
Was it white and fluffy like the snow?
Yes.
Were its eyes icy blue and glittery?
Yes, how did you know?
Oh, that's just my friend Yeti. I met him when I was lost and looking for you. And it's a good thing I did. He was able to keep me nice and warm in his long, soft fur.
Yeti? Y-E-T-I Yeti? As in the abominable snowman? The legendary snow monster?
He's no monster, that's for sure. He's really, really nice. And also a little bit shy. It's okay, Yeti. You can come out now. These are my friends. This here is the spelling bee, and this is our reader friend.
Well, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. And that's no small thing. There isn't much to take pleasure in M-Land nowadays.
Why, you're not a Yeti at all, are you? Look, Reader, Yeti looks like he's just a yearling. Y-E-A-R-L-I-N-G. That's what you call a young horse, or a young unicorn!
I'm not that young. I'm nearly 2, which is almost 12 in people years.
In Once Upon a Unicorn by Lou Anders, it says that unicorns appear in moments of need. And boy, did I need Yeti. I couldn't find you in the snowstorm, and I was getting really cold. And that's when Yeti appeared. He's been keeping me company and keeping me warm ever since.
Oh goodness, look at Yeti's long, flowing white fur, flecked with crystal sparkles, and his beautiful silvery mane and his tail. And oh, look at that incredible icy blue horn at the top of his head. It's radiating with warmth and light. Reading Bug, you've befriended a unicorn.
I told you we were adventuring to the land of the unicorns today, didn't I?
Shh! Don't say that name out loud. Everyone must call it M-Land now. They say that any creature caught saying the old name is turned into a stone statue by Her Royal Highness.
Oh, goodness. I'm afraid that's true, Yeti. In the Queen's courtyard, we saw the stone statues of unicorns everywhere. Didn't we, Reader? But what happened? How did this place become like this? How did it become M-Land?
Oh, it's a long story. So why don't I start at the beginning? Before there was a Queen M.
Sure, Yeti. That would be great.
Oh, do you mind if I speak in rhyme? Unicorns love to rhyme. We love to sing, too. But there hasn't been any music since Queen M assumed the throne.
Of course you can rhyme.
We love rhyming too.
Great. Okay. Once upon a time, this is before human history, unicorns lived on Earth in peace and harmony. Even when humans, like you, reader, began to arrive, all the unicorn families continued to thrive. But in time, the humans started not to believe. And it was then that the unicorns knew it was time for us to leave. We needed a place where our kind would survive, somewhere where unicorns could frolic and thrive. That's when the Golden One, the leader of our unicorn blessing.
Blessing?
That's the name for a unicorn herd. But now I'm digressing. The Golden One led us to this magic home, over the rainbow where we all could roam. A place full of sunshine and sparkles and glee, where each unique unicorn could live in harmony. And that's how our blue-skied sweet paradise was born. Unparalleled and unmatched. The land of the unicorns.
Now that sounds like the place we thought we would be adventuring to today, doesn't it, reader? It sounds magical, Yeti.
Oh, it is. I mean, it was. Until one day the Golden One neighed her last neigh and lay down to rest for the final time. We were filled with sorrow and sadness, and that's when Queen M arrived. Only she wasn't queen back then. We just called her M. M seemed perfectly nice. She brought us apples and carrots and candy to eat, and soon we forgot all about our sadness. All anyone cared about was eating more apples, carrots, and candy. The more we ate, the more we wanted, and the more we all seemed to forget about everything else.
Reader, that sounds just like what happened to Lauren when she started drinking the Queen's hot chocolate.
And that's when things started to get really bad. M used all the yummy foods that we'd all grown to depend on to start making all the unicorns do what she wanted. She hated our magical glowing unicorn horns, so she decreed that only unicorns who covered their horns could get food. And soon every unicorn was covering its horn. She disliked bright colors, so unicorns with dull or muted coats were given special treatment. And the more M pointed out the things that made each of us different, the more we began to notice our differences too.
Differences like what?
Well, you see, some unicorns are white with sparkly manes and blue horns, like me, but others are pink with white manes and horns. And still others are orange, or purple, or green, or gold, and that's not where our uniqueness ends. Some unicorns are sporty, others studious, some are big and some are small. We'd always embraced these differences before, but with M in charge, we started to fight with each other over silly things, like whether orange unicorns were more beautiful than purple unicorns, or whether short curly manes were better than long straight manes. Unicorns who were once my friends started teasing me for being clumsy and uncoordinated.
That's not very nice.
And with our horns covered, the more we argued, the colder and grayer the weather here became. Unicorns that looked and acted the way M wanted continued to enjoy special treatment. And the rest of us, well, we just sort of disappeared. I always thought that unicorns were brave and caring, but no one was brave enough to stand up to M.
But you haven't disappeared, have you, Yeti? You're here with us, and you're still you. Your long fur is sparkling, and your beautiful blue horn is keeping us all warm, and I'm sure glad it is, because without you, I'm sure we'd all be frozen like popsicles now.
It turns out my long white fur is great for hiding in the snow. The Queen and her footmen haven't been able to find me. Yet. But that's about all I'm good at. Hiding. I've been hiding for what seems like forever.
But you came out of hiding when it mattered most, Yeti, to rescue me.
What was it your book said about unicorns, Bug? That they appear in moments of need?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeti, maybe all of the unicorns in the land of the unicorns need you too. Just like you said, somebody needs to stand up to M. And I think that somebody is you.
Me? Oh no. I'm just a clumsy yearling. Stand up to M? Rescue the unicorns? I could never.
Spelling Bee is right. What about the magic in your horn, Yeti? All unicorns have magic. We'll help get to the palace, and you can use your magic to defeat the queen and rescue Lauren and the unicorns.
I'm afraid I'm not very good at magic. My horn is good at staying warm, but that's about it. No, I just don't think I could take on the powerful Queen M. Maybe we can find some other, braver, better unicorn to help.
Halt! Nobody move!
We've got you surrounded.
Yeah, you're surrounded.
Yeah, surrounded. Oh no! It's a Queen Footman! No. We've been found!
What do we have here? The escaped visitors and a rogue unicorn.
Ooh, Her Majesty would be so pleased with us.
We'll get lots of hot chocolate to drink.
And maybe get to sit for a few minutes in front of the fireplace too.
Grab them. We'll take them straight to the dungeon. Then tell Queen M the good news.
And you, unicorn, cover up that horn. You know the rules. We'll have no magic here today.
Okay, now march.
Reader, Reading Bug, Yeti. We'd better do what gnomes say. Let's follow them to see if we can't find a good time to escape.
He said march. Okay.
You know, I recognize the three of you. We met when the Queen's sled first stopped to pick us up, didn't we? Weren't you supposed to be out searching for the Reading Bug in her magic bag?
Well, yes, we were, but it got really, really cold.
Yeah, and it's super snowy. And it's starting to get dark. We looked, but finding a ladybug in the snowstorm is like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
I see. But didn't she tell you not to come back unless you had the bug?
Well, technically, yes.
Well, you're in luck, because we got the Reading Bug right here for you. And her magic book bag. And this unicorn here helped us find her, just like Her Glorious Highness wanted. You know how much the Queen wanted the bug and her bag, don't you? Would the Queen really want national heroes like us, who found the bug for her, to be thrown into a dungeon? No! She'd want us to deliver the bug to her ourselves.
And her magic bag, yes! Her magnificent majesty is most interested in the magic bag. She is quite a magician herself, and does not like anyone else performing magic, you know.
Okay, change your plans, fellas. The bugs, the human, and the unicorn will follow us back to meet the Queen, so we can all take credit for finding the magic bag.
Oh, yes, sir! Right this way!
This way.
Unicorn. Statues. They're everywhere. Look how cold and white they all look. It's true. She's been turning all my unicorn friends into statues.
I suspect you'll be out here with the others before too long, unicorn.
The Queen is always adding to her collection. Now stop here.
Who's there?
It's Sergeants Norbert, Norman, Norris, and Ned. Your Royal Majesty, your loyal and lowly footman. We are here to report our mission has been accomplished! We found the magic bag you wanted! And the bug that it belongs to, too.
You have? Why, that's excellent news. Come in, my little minions. Come in and have some hot chocolate with me.
Claudia.
But wait! Who else have you brought with you into my palace? My escaped prisoners, guests? But with a unicorn? You know how I feel about unicorns, especially the young ones. Ew. The only good place for a unicorn is in my statue garden in the courtyard.
Wait just a second. I know that laugh. And I know you. I thought I recognized you when you first arrived in your sled, but now I'm certain. M doesn't stand for might, majesty, and magnificence, more like malice, mayhem, and maleficence. Because your name is Morgana!
I knew you'd catch on sooner or later. I recognized your troop immediately, and I am looking forward to evening the score with you today.
Reader, remember, we battled Morgana back in New Alchemy on our magic adventure. Morgana, we beat you then, and we'll beat you again today. Won't we, Yeti? For all the unicorns!
That's right. Hold it right there, Em, or I'll, whoa!
You'll what? Trip and fall? Honestly, I am underwhelmed. A powerful witch, that's moi, versus 2 bugs, 1 human, and a clumsy unicorn yearling. I think we all know who wins this joust. And of course, I already have that friend Lauren of yours under a very strong spell. She doesn't even recognize any of you anymore.
Your Exalted Excellency, what's happening? I was having such a lovely nap, dreaming about hot chocolate and cotton candy. Say, do you think I could have some more?
Lauren, it's me, your friend, the reading bug. We've come to rescue you.
Rescue me? How tiresome. I'm exactly where I want to be. At least I will be as soon as I pour myself another cup of hot chocolate.
That's a good girl. Now, who's going to stop me? Is it going to be you, you tiny speck of smarty pants bug? Or is it going to be the wannabe magician spelling bee nerd? Or the reader? Friend? All reading, no action, it seems. Bring it on. Or are you finally beginning to notice that I'm in charge around here and I can do anything I want? Come on. Are you going to fight me? Or are you going to join me like your friend Lauren here? Be like me and we can all get along and drink hot chocolate by the fire together.
No!
Excuse me?
I said no. We will not join you. We will not be just like you. We are unique, and our differences make us special. Ever since I was small, my mama said to me, "You are bold and brave and smart and sweet. You shine so sparkly. You are colorful, magical, whimsical and fun. The most elegant, different, passionate one. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Step out in all your glory. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Be sure to tell your story. There's a unicorn in you and a unicorn in me. Be who you are, you'll turn out who you want to be. It's scary in this big wide world to show personality, but your magic from within will give you true vitality. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Step out in all your glory. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Be sure to tell your story.
There's a unicorn in you and a unicorn in me. Just be who you are, you'll turn out who you want to be. Believe in yourself and know that this will be true. The only true unicorn lives inside of you. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Step out in all your glory. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Be sure to tell your story. Tell your story.
I'm going to shine bold and brave and sparkly whether you like it or not.
Pretty song, my pretty little pony. But your sweet voice isn't enough to stop my powerful magic. Too bad. So sad. Gnomes, grab this yammering Yeti unicorn so that I can add him to my statue collection. Gnomes? What are you doing?
I don't know, Queen, but I think we're crying.
No, we haven't been happy here lately.
Not that you've taken the time to notice.
You know, I'm unique and special.
And it really bothers me when you call us the wrong name.
Yeah, gnomes have feelings too. And words can hurt.
What? How dare you disobey me? You know, I've been wanting a set of garden gnomes. Get over here, Norden.
It's Norbert.
Hey, thanks for standing up for all us little guys, Unicorn.
Sure.
Betrayal! I should have known better than to trust you stinky gnomes. Lauren, I know I can still count on you. Go grab that unicorn for me and grab the gnomes too while you're at it. I'll start a little statue garden for you to call your own.
Grab the unicorn?
Lauren, don't listen to her. She's not your friend.
She tricked you and has you under her spell.
I'm not sure Hey, don't I know you two bugs?
Bee, Reader, look! The unicorn statues are coming back to life. Yeti, you did it! Your horn is more magical than you thought. You broke Morgana's spell. Let's go out to the courtyard to see.
It's not my horn that's making this magic.
Look! Lauren seems to be snapping out of her spell, too!
Reading bug! Spelling bee! Reader! What's happening? Where are we? Oh my goodness! We're in the land of the unicorns, aren't we? Everything is bright and sunny and there are unicorns everywhere! Big ones and little ones, pink, orange, blue, and green ones. Glitter and gold and sparkles and sunshine, just like in your books, Reading Bug. And look how bright and shiny all their magnificent horns are. It's so strange. I feel like I remember there being snow and coldness, but never in the land of unicorns, right? Oh, and look at this beautiful young unicorn. His long white fur is sparkling in the sunlight, and his icy blue horn is glowing magnificently. What an incredible adventure! The land of the unicorns does exist!
If only you knew, Lauren.
Yeti! You did it! Standing up to Morgana broke her evil spell. When you stood up, you embraced your uniqueness and chose right over wrong. Something that no one else has done. It saved the land of the unicorns and helped rescue our friend Lauren.
Wait, Morgana? But am I missing something?
Oh, I've lost again! Defeated by a bunch of unicorns. My evil plans foiled once again by these adventurers. Mark my words, Lauren, Spelling Bee, Reading Bug, Reader. I'll be back. You haven't seen the last of Morgana!
And don't you ever come back.
See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.
Yeti, how can we ever repay your bravery? You have rescued all the unicorns and saved our magical lands. I know that in the past I've said mean things to you. I'm truly, deeply sorry. You are a better unicorn than me by far.
Your apology is accepted, and I hold no hard feelings. You were under a powerful magical spell. Your beautiful voice, glowing yellow mane, and awesome dancing talents make you a very special unicorn, and I'm just glad I could help bring you back.
The other unicorns and I have been talking, and we'd like you to become our leader. We need someone like you, who is brave enough to speak truth to power, to be our next golden one.
A silly, clumsy little yearling like me become the golden one? I...
Breeding Bug, Breeder, Lauren, look at what's happening. Our little Yeti is starting to grow bigger, and his shimmering silver fur is turning into glittering gold.
Elder unicorns, I am touched by your confidence in me. There is so much that we need to do to restore our land to what it was before the evil Morgana. I will need all of you working beside me. One thing I know for sure is that no one unicorn can build the land of the unicorns alone. It will take all of our unique talents and personalities to rebuild together.
What about a few noble gnomes? Can we stay here and help you rebuild?
We are great builders, and we have terrific personalities.
Of course. The land of the unicorns is open for all who want to work together for freedom, compassion, and independence. Our gnome friends will always be welcome. Oh, there is so much to do tomorrow. But as the sun goes down this evening, let's all do what unicorns do best.
What unicorns do best? What's that, Yeti?
Unicorn Dance Party!
There's a unicorn in you and a unicorn in me. Be who you are, you'll turn out who you want to be. It's scary in this big wide world to show personality, but your magic from within will give you true vitality. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Step out in all your glory. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Be sure to tell your story. There's a unicorn in you and a unicorn in me. Be who you are, you'll turn out who you want to be. Believe in yourself and know that this will be true. The only true unicorn lives inside of you. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Step out in all your glory. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Be sure to tell your story. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Step out in all your glory. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Be sure to tell your story. There's a unicorn in you and a unicorn in me. Be who you are, you'll turn out who you want to be. Believe in yourself and know that this will be true. The only true unicorn lives inside of you. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Step out in all your glory. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Be sure to tell your story. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Step out in all your glory. You're a unicorn, unique unicorn. Be sure to tell your story.
Yay! We're so delighted that you were able to rescue Lauren and your blessing of unicorns from the clutches of evil Morgana. We would love to stay here with you to help you restore your beautiful country to the way it was before Morgana, but it's getting late and it's time for us to go home.
We will miss all of you beautiful, unique unicorns. Thank you again, Yeti, for keeping the Reading Bug warm and safe, and for helping us rescue Lauren.
Rescue? What? I'm still not sure exactly what happened today, but I can't wait to hear more about it on our trip home. What a magnificent unicorn adventure we've had.
My friends, you are welcome to visit any time. You know how to find us. Just find your way to the rainbow and truly believe. And with a little bit of magic, the land of the unicorns will be waiting.
Okay, everybody. Are you ready? Let's all flap our wings and fly back home together. Hop 3 times with me, then into the book bag. Here we go. 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops, and we're in!
We've had a big adventure within our book bag, and I think we saved the day. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, book bag. Now it's time to fly away.
Goodbye.
Bye! Here we go!
Do you hear that sound? It sounds like thunder. But it's all the unicorns stamping their feet to say goodbye to us. Even though I just met Yeti, I'm going to miss him and all the other unicorns.
That adventure was incredible! I thought we were going to spend a day frolicking with unicorns in a green meadow with a sunny sky overhead. But instead, we lived through a snowstorm, rescued Lauren, and helped save the land of the unicorns from the evil witch Morgana.
Reader, what parts of today's adventure will you remember the most? What illustrations are you thinking about drawing?
If you had fun on today's adventure and want to have even more magical adventures at home, you can read any of the books in my book bag. A complete list can be found at thereadingbug.com/adventures. Hey, we're back!
You're right. We're back home having learned another important lesson. It only takes one to choose right over wrong, and others will follow if you can just stay strong.
When you're a reader, you're a leader. You're ready to learn about everything as you grow. You'll show this world that you can be anything. You could write a book or fly a plane, build a house with a giant crane. Whatever you do, one thing will be true. There's nothing you can't do. You can see it through just by being you. 'Cause you're a reader, you're a leader. You're ready to learn about everything as you grow. You'll show this world that you can be anything. You could sing your way into a Broadway show. Don't let anyone tell you no. Whatever you do, one thing will be true. There's nothing you can't do. You can make your dreams come true just by being you.
Thank you for adventuring with us today, reader. It's time to go now, but I can't wait to see you on our next Reading Bug adventure. Goodbye.
Bye-bye! Bye!
It's a Reading Bug adventure. There's lots of fun in store. Just inside our book bag, there's new places to explore. Grab your crayons and paper and your imaginations too. The Reading Bug and I can't wait to share our trip with you.
Thank you to Sourcebooks for their support. And thanks to all of our individual sponsors as well. If you're interested in becoming a patron, please visit our page at patreon.com. Thank you for listening to Reading Bug Adventures. I'm Lauren Savage, and today's adventure was an original story written by Diane and Brandon Savage. This episode was performed by me, Riley, Chloe, Jack, and Brandon Savage, Declan and Kieran Pauley, and Matthew and Shannon Shern. Original music was written and performed by me and Brandon Savage. The Reading Bug is our family-owned independent children's bookstore in California, and we're passionate about educating, entertaining, and engaging children of all ages. Learn more about us at thereadingbug.com and our personalized subscription service at readingbugbox.com. Thank you.